of this video is a coffee drinking and talking, casual talk about magic ASMR video. Now, ASMR I believe is a very magical thing because it stands for Autonomous Meridian Sound Response, which is a autonomous sound, which I have no idea what autonomous really means, but it's a sound that you get that rushes down your spine and in your ears. It kind of gives you the chills and relaxes you and calms you down. Kind of like imagine going to the haircut place and that relaxing, calm sound that you get, or that makes you sleepy, or talking to an older man or woman, especially older men. They really have this down, where someone would just talk or just not talk at all, and you get this really relaxing feel. So that's what autonomous sound meridian response is. Apparently my dad wants to be on the video, but this is really coffee. It's not really Chick-fil-A, although I love Chick-fil-A, but where you can get it from is, please don't turn on the TV, but what you can get it from is, I'm sorry, what I do here is I just made some coffee and added some tea, a half and half, added some heavy whipping cream, and add some, like a couple things of stevia or monk fruit sugar. Monk fruit is the best, so you can get that healthy, so you can get that's not real sugar, especially if you have high blood sugar levels, which I don't think I do, possibly, but I think I found that out in the hospital, maybe, but anyways, I want to talk about magic a little bit using this sound, because it is a magical thing that you can just relax a certain sound. The whole world around you is a world full of illusion and magical things. An illusion, like for example, the rainbow when you washing your car and you see all the different colors and stuff like that. We're magic with words, where words can have different meaning and completely change your thoughts and the way that you think, stuff like that. But as far as illusions go, and stage illusions and close-up magic, street magic, stuff like that, like done with small objects and sleight of hand, I want to specifically talk about sleight of hand today. Maybe parlor tricks too, which is like a little bit more stage, kind of like in the middle. Now, for example, I can do things like that and kind of do things really quick in front of people, and people think that all of a sudden, boom, my appearance just changed, or I'm in a different shirt or a different pair of pants. And there's like quick changes for that. You can search quick change. Very magical. All they're doing is just changing really quick. They have layers, stuff like that, revealing that there, but it's still a fun illusion. Everything in magic is done not expecting you to know how it's done, but at the same time knowing that some people may figure it out. When you get older doing magic, you learn that most people will figure it out. Sometimes you have to tell them, act a little bit here or something like that to get them to react. But now, when you're really good, you can pull the pants off people, but sometimes you will get caught because there's a whole bunch of people. People are looking in different ways, and you have to be really good to get to a point where you can completely baffle somebody and fool them. But magic is an illusion sleight of hand. It's more than just fooling somebody. It's about entertaining them, giving them something to enjoy, giving them that sense of wonder and awe as they were kids. Side note, but back to the magic thing. So it's just a sense of wonder and awe. And yes, it's cool to kind of be deceived and fooled sometimes, because we like being tricked through life. Like, for some reason, I think a lot of people like being lied to, because some people, you can't handle the truth. It's a famous line from a movie. Now, another thing about magic is, like I said, a lot of people like to be tricked and fooled because it hurts to know the truth. And just as far as being shocked, if you watch movies like horror movies, it's all about shock and scare. For some reason, it's just a human logic in the brain Genesis, even in the Bible, the first thing was that Satan deceived Eve, the woman. The first one came out, the man, and she was deceived. She wanted to be deceived for some reason. It's built in our DNA. I mean, of course, with the Gospels, there it all pans out at the end for salvation for our life. If you want to believe that, election part. For you, that's for you to study. That's your own conclusion. I'm not gonna read the Gospel again. I got rid of that one video on my channel. I probably want to put that back up. I was just doing some searching, and I kind of come to a crossroads about belief and stuff because it's one of those things where you get older in life and you want to make sure you have the right belief. I believe that I do, but I just want to double check. But I still, put some shoes up, but at least have one or two. If not, and you're looking for that, I apologize. I just wanted this really to be a video about entertainment. And keep that gospel and the Christian stuff separate. Hopefully the Christians forgive me for that. But I believe that if you're really a Christian, at least, that's not true, you can't really lose it, so God will bring you back at the right time. I've always been back and forth for the past few months now. At the end of the day, though, it's your heart that matters, and when you believe on the first time, your heart changes, and you start to, even as you grow as a person, you start to be more accepting of truth and doing the right thing, and being just, living a good life and being an honest person. So, and circumstances happen in life where that is true. Now, like I said, Chick-fil-A is a good place to go. I often go to Starbucks though to get my coffee. I half support the LGBTQ agenda because I understand it's about like having a support group that deals with the same thing or that believes the same thing. But I'm not in agreement with the action of it. I just think it's icky. But at the end of the day, it's a free country. You can do what you want to do. It's just that, you see what's going on in today's society when it comes to that. It's like, really, you have. I know this is gonna disturb a lot of people. I apologize, but man with a man. Okay, that's one thing because it's in nature. That's like in an animal, kingdom too. But when it comes to dressing up as a woman or something, where that started was in the movies where the man would dress up as a woman, and then it became just like a thing where people wanted to do that on purpose, and like they actually like being a woman. They to the point where they would change their voice and stuff. And I'm like, if you want to do that, I'm not gonna totally condemn you. I'm not gonna say okay, you can't do that. But in my personal opinion, it's just weird to me because I didn't grow up in that kind of time period. I grew up in the 90s where it was kind of frowned upon, and stuff like that. And becoming a Christian, it's always looked as kind of like a negative thing. But also in the New Testament, I gotta understand that there's grace for people, and you gotta learn to build bridges with people and accept people for who they are, even if you disagree with their actions and what they do and what they believe. So I'm all about that, and I'm all about showing grace to people, and if you want to call that undeserved favor or just favor in general. In the Bible, it's talks about undeserved favor because we do things all the time that are in disruption or in discordance or unbiblical in relation to what God has given us. If you want to go the Christian route there, or just doing bad things in general, but we still are lavish with good things, and that's what grace is, unmerited favor. So I guess a little bit of the gospel in there. I'm back, like I said, I'm back and forth. I really, I grew up that way, and that's what I believe. So if you don't believe it, I understand. I don't want you to be so pressed and hard and feel like I have to shove my beliefs down your throat, but it's just something to think about. And I'm out here today, and finally gave myself like a number 2. I'm thinking about going number 1, but I don't want a messy bathroom again, so I think I'm gonna just keep this. Some people were saying that I should grow it out. It's something to do, but now I can wear hats, and it's not like fraying, but whatever. Sound like a 12-year-old hormonal teenager, whatever. But I'm kidding. See, in the 90s, we used to be able to make fun of it, even though some people already were, and that's how we got along. Like, for example, even goes further than that, like in the 80s and 70s, like that 70s show, I think maybe 80s, where, like the time of like good, like, the Nickelodeon shows, or Friends, where the cast was gay, but they still had the writers that were too kind of poke fun at it a little bit, and that's how people get along. Or like the old newspapers where the politics, the comic part of the section of the newspaper that talks about politics. They would make jokes about each party, and that's how people would get along and not be so harsh on each other, but just be able to kind of tease each other with it. Now I'm gonna show a couple tricks here just to close out. It's been 16 minutes, so this will be all right. Watch this. I have here a $50. I'm gonna put it in the coffee, and it goes right through the cup. Okay, again, right through the coffee, and it goes right through the cup. I'll do this real this time because it was fake. And right through the cup, and it changes to a $50. Of course, I can put the $50 back in there. And it changes too, back to the other coin. A lot of sugar. Of course, you'll probably figure out how that was done based on the sound. But that was my video. Hope you enjoy it. Stay happy, stay healthy.